Good morning and welcome back to 6 a.m. on a lovely Tuesday morning. All right. So last week we were talking about gut health and we're going to continue that this week. So on Thursday, I was reading off the list of signs of a toxic liver. And maybe some of those resonated with you and you're like, oh, what do I do now? Okay, I got your back, friend. Hang on, we're going to go through this together. Okay, so what are some things you can do to help a toxic liver? Well, the first thing you can do is reduce the burden on your liver. So the liver is responsible for handling every chemical that comes into your body. So if you can reduce your chemical load, that will help. And by reducing the chemical load, I mean every chemical you are coming into contact with, ingesting, whatever. So if you are constantly using air fresheners or candles, anything with fragrance, you might want to look at eliminating those because fragrance is a catch-all term for a bunch of chemicals that we really don't even know what they are because they are considered trade secrets. So they are not required to disclose what makes up that word fragrance. So it could be any number of things. And if you look around, fragrance is in everything, y'all. It's in your body wash. It's in your shampoos. It's in your soaps. It's in your laundry detergent. It's in, even dish soap is fragrance. Your dishwashing powders have fragrance. I mean, just look around. It's in everything. Hair products have tons of fragrance. I'm sorry, my mind is drawing a blank. So anything with the word fragrance, if you can start eliminating those, that will help reduce the burden on your liver. And there's a bunch of other chemicals, anything that is petroleum derived. Again, your body has trouble processing that, so it makes your liver work harder. So a lot of those common vapor rubs are petroleum based. And again, it's really hard for your body to absorb that. And you're like, but I don't ingest that. I just put it on. Guys, our skin absorbs everything we put on it. It's very porous. It's designed that way on purpose. So just rubbing something on your skin or it being on your clothing and against your skin all day, your body's still absorbing it. So all of that laundry detergent, whatever's in there, it's going to end up in your bloodstream and it's going to go through your liver. But anyway, if you can look at switching to more natural plant-based products, plants are natural. They're created the same way you're created, and your body is created to handle them and break them down quickly. Whereas a lot of these man-made products and chemicals and things, they're made differently, and our bodies can't handle them as easily. So they just linger and linger and linger, and you get something called, I want to say bio buildup, but I don't think that's the right term. Anyway, you get a buildup in your body, and over the years, it builds up more and more and more. And I can't remember the exact term for it because it's 6 a.m. and it's early, and I haven't had coffee in over a week because I'm still doing my anti-yeast thing. So anyway, not going to blame that on the coffee. But anyway, like I said, there's a term. I can't think of it at the moment. But the overall, the more you can reduce the burden, the less your liver has to work. And it may not be something that you can do all at once. And that's okay if you can phase stuff out. Medications, obviously, any medication that you're on, your liver is processing. So if you can reduce the amount of medications you're taking, especially if you have to take a lot of them, the easier that is on your liver. So just things to think about as you're deciding how you want to move forward. Now, as far as liver support goes, there are a number of essential oils and products out there that are very supportive and are designed to be very supportive of your liver. If you like supplements, there's one called Juvatone that I will take, especially if I notice that when that time of the month comes around, if I'm starting to cramp again. Y'all, I haven't had cramps in months and months and months. But if I feel one coming on, I know that that's a sign that my liver needs a little support. So I will grab a Juvatone and take that, and no more cramps, which is fantastic. But ladies, if you have a lot of trouble around that time of the month, that can also be a sign that your liver's having trouble keeping up, because airflow does not like a toxic environment. And the more toxic her environment is, so the more toxic you are on the inside, the more she's going to let you know she ain't happy. And so yeah, Juvatone is a great supplement that is designed to support your liver and normal liver functions. There's an oil called GLF, and that stands for gallbladder liver flush. That one is extremely good for helping both the liver and the gallbladder. Yes, you can use it even if you no longer have a gallbladder. In fact, if you no longer have a gallbladder, your liver is working twice as hard to make those bile salts, because your gallbladder is not there to help it do so. So that is one that might be worth looking into. There is one called Juva Cleanse. That is another oil blend. And it has very few ingredients in it, so very few oils. So it is a very potent oil. In fact, that's the one my mom is using right now to help support her liver. And it seems to be helping, which is good. And then if you want something more gentle, there's the one I'm using right now. Hang on just a second. That I got for free a few months ago, and it's called Juva Flex. And this is the Vitality version. You can tell because it's got that white label. And what I do is I just add it to my morning capsule every day. And this is what I've been using to support my liver. So I know with the whole yeast thing that I'm currently experiencing, that my liver needs plenty of support. And so that is how I have been choosing to support my liver. If you want to use citrus oils do tend to be very good at supporting our internal organs. Like lemon is amazing for the kidneys. Orange and grapefruit especially are wonderful for the liver. Those are all great things. Now, if just supporting your liver may not give your liver enough of a head start to really start feeling better and doing its job better, you may need to do a full cleanse. I do not have the same book that my mom has that goes into all the different cleanses. The book I have talks about one called the Master Cleanse, or a lemonade diet. I have never tried the Master Cleanse. I have heard of other people trying it and that it was very helpful. Like I said, I just haven't tried it yet. Now, another thing they talk about is fasting. Now, fasting is something I do all the time. I do something called intermittent fasting, which generally means that most days I only eat one meal a day. And the rest of the time, I'm giving my digestive system a break So if it's not busy digesting food, it can actually start self-repairing. And the longer you can fast, the more time your body has to go into repair mode. Obviously, there are some people that need to consult with a physician before starting a fasting regimen. If you are in that category, please talk to your physician. Um, you do you, okay? I am not a doctor. I am just a mom, and a wife and a daughter, and who has been on this journey. I personally don't have any health issues that I need to consult with a physician about. And I don't fast for such extended periods that I need to talk to a physician about it. That is me personally. I don't know where you are at. But anyway, yes, our gut will start to self-repair if you're not constantly giving it other things to do. It has to have a break in order to do that. Fasting may not be for you, and that is okay. There are other things that can be done. There are specific liver cleanses. Now, I will caveat that in the book my mom has called Inner Transformations, it does recommend that before you do any type of cleanse, be it liver or yeast or whatever, they always recommend a colon cleanse first. Now, why is that? All right, how many of you, when you were kids, you took flour and water and kind of made a paste that turned into plaster, right? I think we used to stick like newspaper together with it and make paper mache or whatever. So flour and water makes a paste. Well, guess what? We're eating bread and flour products constantly, breads and pastas and all the things. So combine that with the liquids we're drinking, and you know what? It probably is forming that paste on the inside of our colon, possibly small intestine. I'm not sure. But anyway, it forms like this paste, and it kind of coats the inside of your intestinal tract. And the whole point of a colon cleanse is to get that junk out so that you don't have anything getting hung up on it. Not to mention, if the walls of your gut are clear, they can absorb things better. So a colon cleanse is always recommended to do first. Once your colon is cleansed, then you can look at doing your liver cleanse or whatever kind of cleanse you are looking to do to help support your body and its proper function. All right, guys. Well, that was what I had for this morning. Thank you so much for joining me, and we will continue to talk about gut health on Thursday. See you then.